Hello everyone, Boy here. I rarely make these kind of videos, but I was inspired to after watching Mother's Basement's video, Boku no Hero Academia, the Anti-Naruto. My rebuttal is specifically targeting his explanation of libertarianism and its use as a theme in The Incredibles and Boku no Hero Academia. This is what he said.
A libertarian superhero story would be all about characters using their powers to pursue wealth and fame. So, is Hiroaka a piece of libertarian propaganda? Not really, because that reading ignores the most important people in the story, All Might and Deku. Deku doesn't want to be a hero for money or glory, he just wants to save people. He wants to be seen as a symbol of justice, yeah, but only so that he can inspire other people the same way that All Might inspired him.
Did you get that? Let me play that part again.
A libertarian superhero story would be all about characters using their powers to pursue wealth and fame.
Nope. Wrong.
Wrong!
The philosophy of libertarianism is the individual deciding what is valuable to them and achieving their own goals. It doesn't have to be wealth and fame. It could be raising a family, traveling the world, or just living out their hobbies. The core values of libertarianism is individualism and voluntary exchange. People choose whether to help each other or not, whether it's for their own interest or just to do good. As for greed, that exists in every economic system. In communist and socialist countries, politicians live luxurious lives while everyone else starves and waits in breadlines. Greed is irrelevant. What matters is people having protected rights. In communism/socialism, because according to Vladimir Lenin, socialism is the road to communism, the state controls your life. You are a slave of the government. They take most of your money earned and waste it on themselves because they have the power to do so. In a capitalist or libertarian society, the government serves the people. Very little money goes to the government because the people have ownership of their labor and choose to use it as they see fit, whether it be on themselves or for charity. The key is voluntary exchange. In conclusion, the premise of his answer to whether Boku no Hero is libertarian propaganda falls apart due to his lack of understanding of libertarianism. While I myself don't see signs that it's libertarian propaganda, it does promote the common shonen manga theme of striving to become the best. A better indication of a series promoting libertarian ideas would be along the lines of fighting an authoritarian government, like the one in One Piece, which I have considered making a video for in the future. As you can tell, politics is a major interest of mine. I don't talk about it much on this channel since that's not my focus, although I have written political themes for potential songs. While I am critical of this guy's video, I have nothing against him and enjoy some of his content. I personally recommend his video about Yuri on Ice. Well, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed my video and stay tuned for more. Sayonara!
Did you ever have a moment of doubt about capitalism and whether greed's a good idea to run on?
Well, first of all, tell me, is there some society you know that doesn't run on greed? You think Russia doesn't run on greed? You think China doesn't run on greed? What is greed? Of course, none of us are greedy. It's only the other fellow who's greedy. The world runs on individuals pursuing their separate interests. The great achievements of civilization have not come from government bureaus. Einstein didn't construct his theory under order from a bureaucrat. Henry Ford didn't revolutionize the automobile industry that way. In the only cases in which the masses have escaped from the kind of grinding poverty you're talking about, the only cases in recorded history are where they have had capitalism and largely free trade. If you want to know where the masses are worst off, it's exactly in the kinds of societies that depart from that. So that the record of history is absolutely crystal clear that there is no alternative way so far discovered of improving the lot of the ordinary people that can hold a candle to the productive activities that are unleashed by a free enterprise system.
But it seems to reward not virtue as much as ability to manipulate the system.
And what does reward virtue? You think a communist commissar rewards virtue? You think a Hitler rewards virtue? You think, excuse me, if you'll pardon me, do you think American presidents reward virtue? Do they choose their appointees on the basis of the virtue of the people appointed or on the basis of their political clout? Is it really true that political self-interest is nobler somehow than economic self-interest? You know, I think you're taking a lot of things for granted. And just tell me where in the world you find these angels who are going to organize society for us.
Well,
I don't even trust you to do that.